How's it going, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel, or if you guys are new here, my name is Christian and today's video is going to be about, is now a good time to buy? Most of my friends who invest and a lot of people on the Learn Plan Profit team that I'm a part of has been asking roughly around the same question, is now a good time to buy? Even I asked myself this question because the market right now looks very attractive. However, before I get into the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is solely my opinion. Don't take my word for anything that I say because I could be wrong. And make sure you guys do your own due diligence in understanding which stocks you should buy. Jumping into the video, I don't believe now is a good time to buy. And the reason why I say that is because where we are right now in our situation around the globe, it's a little unclear. I know that sounds a little disappointing, because the overall market right now looks a little attractive, and even I see the potential possibility that could give back on the market. However, looking at the charts, breaking down the charts, I do not see confirmation. I don't feel comfortable taking a position right now. And let me get into the charts right now so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so this is /NQ, the future for NASDAQ. So as you can see, direction is overall down. Since the end of February, early March, it's been down 41%, which is huge. The overall direction is not in our favor. Even though it pushed up from its recent low, it pushed up probably around 18%, which is a good chunk. But the direction, again, is not in our favor. Don't get me wrong, I really do want it to go to its February high because there's a lot of margin that it can give back. But for every possibility, there's always a chance of risk. And that chance right now is something I'm not willing to take. Because look at that margin, that's huge. As much as it can give back, there's probably an equal amount that it can pull back as well. The S&P 500 is showing very similar patterns as /NQ if we go look at that right now. So same pattern, same direction, not in our favor. And if we take a closer look, we can see that there is a big drop as well. Same pattern, a drop of 24 or 23%, which is huge. And then we see a nice push up of around 23-24%, which is not bad. However, even though it's above that blue line, the EMA line, it's still below that SMA line, that green line. So we can see it get rejected off that green line if it gets close. If we look at the RSI indicator, it's super overbought. The MACD as well is showing signs of it being overbought. If we go look at /NQ, same signs of the indicators showing signs that it's super overbought on the RSI. MACD is showing signs of a reversal actually. So if we take a closer look, we can see that it's starting to lose momentum. It's starting to drop right here, if you can see, even though it has these two small green points right here because of today's push up. If we look at previous trends, we can see that it did the same thing over here on the 26th, where it pushed down, push up, push down, then had a small sell-off, pushed up again, and then it sold off. So we could be seeing the same pattern. It looks like it's starting to consolidate, so we could see a pullback towards the end. So just keep in mind that when you're going to take a position, just make sure you understand and keep in mind that you could either make around 18%, which is great. We want the markets to push up, but there's a risk involved, and you can also lose somewhere around 18%. So even if we look at the S&P 500, it's very similar as /NQ. If it will load, there we go. So we can see that if we get a closer look, we could have a potential for profit of around about 23%, 24%, and then we could also lose around 18% or 18 or 19% if it pulls back. So just keep in mind the losses, not just the profits. So the reason why I feel so uncomfortable taking a position long-term or even swing trading is because I am very unsure of how the market is going to perform in the next few months, especially since we do not have a cure. So I know pharmaceutical companies are developing these new drugs, and they're testing these new drugs to create somewhat of a cure to see how it performs against the coronavirus. However, we don't have a cure yet. And I feel very uncomfortable taking these positions because even though we have social distancing, which is showing signs that is slowing the virus, and that summer's right around the corner, and we all know that viruses don't perform well in the summertime, we don't have a for sure cure. And when winter comes back around, we could be seeing a second wave of the coronavirus hitting us. Even in China, where it started in Wuhan, all the restrictions have been lifted. However, the people in China are afraid of a second wave hitting them. Even that fright of a second wave could impact the market. Even a second wave could impact the market, could cause it to go even lower than it did in March. Until I know for sure where we're going with this, I'm not going to take a position because I don't have clear indication on where we are right now. And this uncertainty is causing the stock market to be very volatile. It moves very quickly, and even the slightest news can push the market up or it can push it down. So I'm not going to take a swing trade position or a long-term position right now until I have confirmation on whether or not we have a cure that's working, or if we do have a cure. The next question is, what are we going to do? I don't know if many of you guys know this, but I'm a day trader, so I don't hold stocks for a long time. However, if I do see an opportunity presented, I will take that. What I'm going to keep doing for myself is to keep testing myself, because I do see opportunity being presented in the overall day. So like today, I just made a little over 2% on my trades today. Even though it's not much, progress is still progress, because right now there's plenty of opportunities being presented. Alright guys, so the next thing I believe we should do is to stay calm. We shouldn't freak out or be super hysterical whether or not the market pushes up or it starts to pull back. What we should do is to keep calm and be safe. We should stay home, practice social distancing, keep good hygiene, wash our hands, and just do what the government tells us to do, because they're working their hardest to contain this situation, try to make it better for us and for the world. So I believe that we should just stay calm and just listen to what the government is telling us to do. And the last thing I believe we should do is to stay informed. I can't tell you guys enough how important it is to stay informed. Every morning at 8 o'clock, I read the Wall Street Journal. I always read the Wall Street Journal because I have to stay updated on what's happening in the world, because whatever happens in China or in the UK, Spain, or in the United States could influence the market in a positive way or in a bad way. So that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, share this video if you believe someone else should hear it. And I just want to take the time to thank everyone who has been helping with this virus. Thank you to all the doctors, the nurses. Thank you to the president and the vice president for working hard every day to control this situation. Thank you so much to the grocery stores who are open still to feed people like me. Thank you guys so much for your work, and thank you to all the workers who are out there working and risking their lives for us to have food on the table. Thank you guys so much. You guys, I know, are on the front lines, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for your works. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay calm, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.